The incomplete clone of Pit, Dark Pit, gets his own Amiibo figure. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, Lithium here from my channel Nintendo Collecting, bringing you another Amiibo unboxing video and review. Of course, this one for Dark Pit, better known as number 39 on the European style of packaging. Really wish we got that over here. I think this one is from Europe because there's multiple different languages, but it might also be from Australia. I know that because on the bottom of this it says both Nintendo of Australia and Nintendo of Europe. It's got that official seal of quality, of course. And this thing, you get an idea of what it will be like in the back box packaging. He looks absolutely stunning in my opinion, but let's just take a look at this. We do have his name in the background, Dark Pit, and his nickname is actually Pitsui in a lot of the different chapters within Kid Icarus Uprising, where he is mostly from anyways. And he was actually created because the Mirror of Truth, they tried cloning Pit and it didn't completely work out, which is kind of strange. On the back of this, we do have the style of packaging that you're used to. You can level up Pit within the game Super Smash Bros. You can use it as an amiibo in a few different games as well. Not really sure about Dark Pit and what games he can be used in, but let's actually unbox this. So I've got my X-Acto knife. I'm going to cut around the edges. And this one you can likely import right now for $30 or less, and if you're waiting for it to come out in North America, I don't really know when these ones are coming out. Nintendo of America hasn't been really great at letting us know about exact dates. A lot of the times it just says like the end of the month, like July 31st. That might be the day, but it might not. We will see in due time, hopefully, because it's really weird for the rest of the world to get these ahead of us. And let's be honest, they might be doing it because they don't want to sell out of all of them, and they want to make sure they produce enough in quantity, but they always sell out anyways. They're going to sell out no matter what they do. But it's good that they're trying something, I guess. So let's pull him out, and then I will compare him to the regular Pit figure. So we do have that instruction manual that comes with all of them, this one in a lot of different languages. And just peel that back, pull out Dark Pit. So of course the noticeable difference in this one is majority of what you see on Dark Pit is black. I think his crown is still gold, and obviously he is still using very similar equipment. He's still wearing a very similar sort of style of clothing, and it looks almost the same, just everything's changed color. But the wing detail is outstanding. I really like what he's wearing on his legs. I guess they're almost like shin pads or shin guards. I don't know what to really call them. And his gun slash, well, I mean, he uses it for many different things. But he uses it as a cannon as well. That looks really well detailed. Some purple on that as well, some gold trim work, and green on top. But let's get a good picture, hopefully, of his crown and how this looks. Because the detail work on this guy is truly outstanding. A lot of them look really, really good, especially when there is no stand. It's weird that Sakurai was saying, I don't really want any clone characters, but this is literally the definition of a clone character. There's Pit, there's Dark Pit. They're both so similar. Obviously, there's just mostly some sort of a character swap in terms of color design, but usually most characters like Pit have different colors that you could wear anyways. So I don't know why this wasn't really a character variation. It's a little bit strange to have him in the Super Smash Bros. Series. So I guess it's a little bit tainted for me because I'm not really sure why he's in the game, but let's take a look at the height and size of this guy. In terms of inches, we've got him at almost 3.5 inches, and in centimeters, it looks like he is just over 8 centimeters or 80 millimeters tall. So I really like this figure. I just wish it wasn't a clone of another one that already came out. So I would likely give him... it's hard to give any sort of numbers on these because they seem sort of arbitrary whether you like the character or not. But in terms of Amiibo, this one's very well done without a stand. And the coloring on it obviously is pretty bland because he's black. In terms of... he's Dark Pit and everything on him is black. So I think I would give this one a 9 out of 10 just because it's kind of flawed for me in the sense that he is a clone. Otherwise, it's probably a 10 out of 10. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Feel free to fill that like bucket and follow me on all the social media links in the description below the video. And remember, as always, go collect them all and keep smiling while gaming.